Hey guys, greetings from Serpent Consulting Services Private Limited. I just hope that you guys are doing well and staying safe. In this series of videos, we have been discussing Odoo plus Zoom Meetings integration. Welcome to the second part of the series. In this video, we are going to discuss about how exactly we are configuring both the accounts, right? How we are creating an account on Zoom and get some credentials to get entered inside our Odoo's account, right? So that will be syncing up, that will be connecting a bridge between Odoo and your Zoom account so that you can perform all the meeting related activities inside your Odoo screens as well. So we will start by getting in. As you can see that it's a login screen and I have entered my admin credentials so that we can have a look at all of the functionalities that as an admin we have to perform some activities on, right? Okay, logging in. Since it is the enterprise instance that we are using for the demonstration, you can see all these applications like this. We're not having much applications because the only app that we are going to use will be Zoom plus Odoo integration here. And majority of our activities that we will be doing in this application apart from the calendar kind of thing, right? So we have the calendar as well to schedule meetings. We have calendars to perform some kind of edits to our scheduled meetings, and many more things that we can perform here by the screen. All right. So we are getting inside our integrated application. So initially, we are just going to talk about the basic navigation, that how and what we are getting at which position and which are the major menu items. Of course, we'll be having very less because the solution itself it's only focusing on getting your meetings here in Odoo. And at the same time, you simply it's going to be the one-time configuration between Odoo and Zoom. The only required thing that you have is to have a Zoom account pre-created, right? So let's assume that we are having a pre-created Zoom account. So basically, it's my account that I have created on Zoom by entering all the information, right? But at the same time, we are also getting some kind of the credentials if we want to use it, or if we want to use our Zoom account somewhere else inside any of the integrated application. In our case, it's going to be Odoo, right? So we are having some technically generated information, let's say the host key or some other information, as you can see on the screen, that what's a unique account number. And there are many other things which we need to take care of while we are creating an account on Zoom, because some of the information that we will be requiring will need at the time of getting the credentials entered inside our Odoo's account. So as you can see that yes, we are getting inside a Zoom application from here, and a very first screen would be nothing but the Zoom backend. Now this Zoom backend is again an exact place where we are syncing up both of this solution, let's say Odoo and Zoom, right? So we always have an option to create a new record from here, as that's a part of the basic navigation. But since it's about the configuration, let's just have a look inside the pre-configured credentials that we are having from Zoom. So we have named it like that only, Odoo plus Zoom integration demo. If I'm about to edit the integration, so what exactly it is asking us to enter? Let's say it's going to be the Zoom URL, right? That is we are going to get from a Zoom account from here. Zoom API key, that's quite a technical thing. Let's say the Zoom API secret, these two are quite a technical thing. But yes, again, since we are using the developer's account, it is one of the developer's accounts, so we are getting the API keys from Zoom itself, where we have created our accounts and where we are configuring and where we are, setting up our account on Zoom. So these two thing will be auto generated by Zoom, and that we just need to get them entered inside its specific and respective fields. All are going to be the mandatory one, because without this, without Zoom API key and without Zoom API secret, we will not be able to sync up the Zoom account inside Odoo. So that will be required, of course. And at the same time, the user ID will be nothing but the email address that you are using. Especially take care of the thing and make sure that you are using the same email address wherein you are accessing your calendars as well, right? So that the Zoom meetings and any of the activities performed on the Zoom meetings will directly get created and will directly get reflected on your calendar. So make sure you are exactly entering your proper mail address that you want to use and the calendar that you want to use, right? So it's very good thing that it is not asking us for much things. It's very easy. It's very easy to configure. And of course, this particular configuration is going to be for a one time. It's going to be the one time configuration and a one time setting up the things. And we have an option to create the new one, but since one single person, let's say in your case, is going to use this integration, then it's okay to share that particular instance, and it's okay to share these credentials with that one person who is going to use this Odoo plus Zoom integration kind of thing. All right. So if I again talk about some more settings and configuration, so at Odoo side, we are having some general settings as well, wherein we are performing some of our settings and configurations. And of course, that's the obvious thing. That's the very basic thing, that since we are working with Odoo, we should be able to configure it the way that we want. So these are going to be the default settings, and these are going to be the default configuration things, since we are working with the Odoo kind of thing. We're going to save what we already have configured and set up. We have some general settings to perform. We're having some users and companies. So of course, that will completely be based on your requirement, that how you want it and how many people you want them to access this particular solution. So every such things will just be a part of the general setting over here, right? So I think we are done setting up the calendar, setting up and syncing up our Odoo's instance with Zoom. Then if I just to talk about the basic navigation, so yes, we are having an inbuilt calendar over here. We simply can go inside the calendar and we can view that which are the meetings that we have, and also we simply can create new meetings, or we can perform some more activities on the already scheduled meetings. So we have two options to go about this. Let's say we are having the Zoom backend. We're having a calendar inside our Zoom application as well, right? But if you want to manage that thing from an external application, so yes, we are having the same option out there in the application list as well. So it's going to be the same calendar, whatsoever thing that we have been availed inside our Zoom application. So guys, that's it for this video. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to create meetings and how to perform some more activities on that. And at the same time, we are having our Zoom application installed in a local machine, right? So we will directly be able to see how it works and how the meetings created at one single instance will get reflected in on the other account as well. So that's it for this video, and thank you very much for being with us. Thank you.